This is from Spoken English Shelter of Bhujangarao Tammisetti. Friends, as a part of communication skills from our Vasudha Pharma Chem Limited, you are just going to know about the topic. Why are you unable to speak English fluently even if you are good at English grammar? Is it your dream to speak English fluently? Are you interested in improving your speed of speaking English? Do you want to speak English impressively and effectively? Do you get stuck for words while you are speaking English? If so, watch this video completely to know what mistakes you often make and why you fail to speak English even though you have good knowledge in English grammar. Okay? Nowadays, many people are unable to speak English fluently, even if they are good at English grammar. Of course, there are so many reasons for it, but it's still a thought provoking question to many of you. You know, even your good English grammar knowledge often makes your fluency in English more difficult for you instead of easier for you. Why? Why is it so? While speaking, you focus on grammar rules consciously or unconsciously and try to translate the spoken content from your mother tongue into English. What will happen then? How will it affect your fluency? It slows down not only fluency but also nature of the language. Is it? Your good grammar will be definitely useful for your good drafting, but it may not be useful for your spoken English. Moreover, your good grammar will cause you to create problems when you are speaking. What's more, it will slow down your speaking ability instead of strengthening your spoken English skills. But what's about grammar? Isn't it necessary to learn? Of course, grammar is an important one to be perfect in English language. But don't think about grammar until you get some fluency in speaking English. Okay? Many people are frequently indulged in doing useless things. I mean, I am not to blame anybody here. I am sorry if you understand so. Many of you are found not to watch motivational and inspirational videos that can boost your confidence. Not to speak of the difference between motivation and inspiration, which are quite different from each other. You need to get self motivated. Negative thoughts or ideas bring about negative results, whereas positive thoughts or ideas bring about positive results. Is it? So always try to think positively. Immerse yourself in spoken English. Spoken English skills can't be taught. You have to master them by yourselves. Understand? Unfortunately, some people doubt themselves before starting their conversations whether they can speak well or not. They don't try to know. Nobody is found to be perfect at the initial stage of learning English. That makes them lose confidence and it ultimately makes them stop conversing with others in English. Once such people start conversation with confidence courageously, the doubtfulness pervaded in their minds till then will automatically become vanished. You are sure of it, aren't you? One of the problems you often face to speak English eloquently is to learn English in an unnatural way. You are highly educated, I suppose. You studied English language for a long time. You know English grammar very well, but you can't speak English more effortlessly and effectively than that of native speakers of English. So, you better try to learn English in an effective manner. There is one thing to say. Don't think too much about making mistakes you do in course of your conversations repeatedly. Why? Overthinking may cause to delay your response and hence it slows down your understanding capacity. Okay. Some people might be making fun of your speaking in English at the cost of your courage. Don't worry. Your confidential practice can make you overcome these troubles successfully. You are not making any mistake. Why do you fear and care for them? Continue your process of speaking and learning English till you become an effortless speaker. Mind it, it can't be done just in a day or two. I mean, nobody will become fluent in spoken English overnight. Fluency in English requires some time and hard work for you to come up with flying colors in excellent English. The people who make fun of you first can't but praise you after you are getting fluency in English. Okay? The main disadvantage you have is not to speak to the people frequently. You fail to find people who will speak to you with as the same intention as you have. Try to utilize every chance to make a conversation in English with the people around you or any new people you happen to meet anywhere. Actually, you feel shy and hesitation to speak to the people known to you more than to speak to the people unknown to you. Try to be free from it. Don't forget to get the sense yourself to speak, but the sense doesn't await you. Strictly speaking, there is no other way to get command over fluent English than to learn it simply by speaking. Okay? In order to speak English well, you need to listen to a lot of content in English. Try to practice listening and speaking at the same time. Some people get nervous every time they start a face to face conversation with other people. When they don't try to understand how to solve this problem, what will happen? In those situations, it will surely impact on the way they speak English smoothly. So try to mend your way yourself in this respect. Okay. Next to say, many people often fail to continue their contextual speaking. Why? It's simply due to their insufficient vocabulary knowledge that makes them fail in expressing their ideas clearly and perfectly. If the situation goes on so, how can they become strong in spoken English? There is no other solution than your making it a regular habit of learning new words from time to time. Of course, your spending much time on learning new words may not be useful for you, but at the same time, your concentration on phrases and slang words will be definitely useful for your easy speaking. First, try to construct simple sentences using new words. When you improve on vocabulary, you can continue your conversations without any break. Don't forget, the more you use the phrases, the better it will be for your natural and effective spoken English. Okay? Here is one more important thing to say. The placement of the verb you want to use in English comes before the object, but it might not be so in your mother tongue. You know, word order matters more and more in English. So you need to frame your words in the sentences in the correct way. Then only you can converse with others in English fluently. Okay? Many people feel that English is very difficult to learn. That idea makes them feel frightened at the mention of spoken English. You know, it's simply a foreign language. Whenever you realize that English is very easy, it makes you go ahead very easy. Whenever you realize that English is very difficult, it makes you stop learning. Don't think learning English as a critical work. Take it as a challenge. Think it as some entertainment in the play. Keep it in mind. Learning any language is an art. It's just another skill like learning any other thing in your life. All you do is a little effort and the right and positive way of thinking. Okay? Even though you are interested in spoken English, you fail to set it as your goal. Without any decided goal, how can you achieve what you want? Without any specific goal, how can you be successful? However hard you work for spoken English and however much you spend on learning English won't matter here. Needless to say, goal is the most important one to achieve anything you want. So try to make the best use of your time to achieve your decided and specific goal. Body language is also an important one for you to make your listeners grasp at your words. Many of you fail to express your ideas clearly and correctly. Your facial expressions are found to be weak so that none can understand your conversations easily and perfectly. In those situations, body language will cover your expressions to a great extent. Keep it up, okay? What patience can you find when you are asked to write something? You must have good opportunity of having more time to put your ideas or thoughts into suitable words. I mean, you get enough time to think about your grammar while writing. You needn't worry about pronunciation. You can make necessary corrections. Is it? But in speaking, what inconvenience do you have? You hardly get time to respond. When you want to speak fast, getting stuck is found to be very common. Moreover, you have a little time to move ahead in speaking. I mean, there may not be much time to express your ideas. Hence, is the difficulty for speaking. Why is the pronunciation of English words found to be difficult? You know, English is not a phonetic language. I mean, It is a stress-timed language. It's quite different from other syllable-timed languages. Hence is the problem. How can it be solved? Don't bother. Word stress pattern is the most important key not only to speak fluently with the native speakers but also to understand the native speakers easily. You must listen to what others say before you start to speak. You can definitely get fluency in spoken English whenever you find a good environment in which you have to speak English with good English speakers. If you want to know about what stress pattern something more, please watch my video What stress pattern in English. Okay. How can you speak English fast when you are in emotional state? Of course, you can experience your emotions effectively and naturally in your native language easily. But why is it possible to overcome this in English? To overcome this type of emotional obstacles, bring yourself to get fluency in English by continuing your practice incessantly. You know, a few minutes of your sincere and intense practice in conversational English is worth more than a few weeks of your studying many books at home. Okay? You know, some people speak English very fast, as though they have already implanted chips in their brains, but you don't know how much time they have spent sincerely to get fluency in English. How will you feel when somebody says, "Wow," and hearing your excellent speaking English in the days to come? In fact, it will be an undefined thing to you, is it? So try to be so. But on the contrary, don't while away your time either on comparing yourself to the people or on envying the people who speak English eloquently. You know, many heads, many minds. A popular proverb in English. The skills and the abilities of different people are quite distinguished from one another. Okay? Finally, to say, whatever best way you follow doesn't matter. One day you can become good at English beyond doubt. What country you were born in doesn't matter. Where you live in this world doesn't matter. In what way your communication will be doesn't matter. But how effortlessly and fluently you speak must matter. That's the main and important point. Okay? I think confidently you can find this video helpful and useful to you. So I expect your genuine comment humbly. I will highly appreciate you for your subscribing to my channel, clicking likes and your sharing my video with your friends. Thank you all for watching my video. Wish you all the best. Bye for now.